Deal drop that I'm literally over the moon about. Remember when I told you about the Smart Scale from ReAthlete, which is a global health brand, and I told you that that scale would not be over $100, and then I kind of mentioned that it wouldn't even be $50, $39.99 for a beautiful, sleek glass scale that tells you more than just your weight. I'm gonna bring in Bob Sarcosta because this is so exciting to me for everybody to really have a true footprint of what's going on in their life and in their body. You can see it, but it's also how you feel. Bob Sarcosta, let me just brag on this man, by the way. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
This man has been shopping with you for what, a decade or two or three or four?
Going on 5. Well,
you have brought us since day one some of the most innovative, cool, cutting edge technology items, and this might be one of the most universal needs for all of us.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody truly does need this particular product because this has to do directly with your health, and it's more than a scale. It's going to give you a wealth of wellness information that you can really be more informed to make those important decisions about your health. Yes, it's a scale, but it is so much more. Now, here's how it works. Every time you step on the scale, you're going to see your weight, obviously, but more important than that, on your phone, you're going to see 13 different internal body measurements. Let me say that again. 13 different internal body measurements. Measurements such as protein. Are you feeling kind of tired during the day, maybe a little sluggish? Chances are the protein might be down. This will tell you that. Or the hydration. You know, I never know when I'm hydrated or not hydrated. And I always question that. Well, step on the scale, you will instantly know if you need to drink more water. Then it goes into a body fat percentage. It goes into a muscle. It goes into, I mean, just so many different things. Here's an example of it right here. Once again, when you step on the scale, all right, you're stepping it on, but it's all done through a free app, and I'll talk more about that in just a moment. But watch as she's going to step on the scale. Take a look at the phone as well. It instantly and seamlessly logs the weight, and then it also gives you 13 other internal body measurements. Once again, you're going to go from the what it is to why is it, just like that in one step. Now, it's a free app. There are no charges for the app, no downloading charges, no monthly charges, nothing like that. It's an absolutely free app, and I'll show you in a moment how you can download that without any problem whatsoever. But every time you step on that scale, it's going to give you that information. Now, when you talk about this type of technology, and to be able to, can we talk about price for a second, like Valerie was saying a moment ago? But when you talk about this technology and the company ReAthlete that has been here at HSN for a number of years, they are just synonymous with quality, accuracy, and everything that you really want, and health. Yes, making you feel better. Then you're getting both of this for, and is it on FlexPay?
Well, that's actually what I was just going to say is maybe you haven't upgraded that scale that goes like this.
Right.
And you're like, and you look down at those tiny little numbers and you're like, is that 142 or is that 162? This is gonna give you that digital screen. Not only is this on a weekly deal drop price that we are launching today for a new year, new start, January 1st, the retail value should be $80. I've seen digital scales like this that doesn't even give you all of those 13 or 14 different snapshots of pictures into your health. This is $39.99, but there's a couple different things you can use. You can use any major credit card. $8 gets it home. You have 30 days to try it out. Or if you don't have the HSN credit card, you could apply and buy today and get an extra $10 towards your weekly deal drop, and now it becomes $29.99. So let's talk about some of
I still can't get over you get this home for $8.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy not to try it, not give it a try. But you know, those 13 internal body measurements make all the difference in the world. In fact, we have a list of all of those body measurements that you're going to get with this, and there they are. I mean, it goes from, of course, the body weight, you're going to get that, but how about the metabolic rate? How about the body fat percentage? How about protein? Once again, if you're a little, tired or sluggish, you can use that I use the body water every single day. I use it multiple times through the day.
I'm looking at bone mass. My mom or she went and had some things measured and realized that she was starting to have the osteopenia, I think is what it is, which is, you know, so bone mass index, your BMI, your base metabolic rate. Let me tell you something. If you're starting to work out and you look down at the scale and the scale goes up, you go, oh my gosh. You panic.
Oh, I'm putting weight on, but you're not.
What if you have more muscle mass and less visceral fat, right? So you get to see, you really get to take a dive into the structures and the components of your body that otherwise a traditional scale just says, here's your number. And that number can mess with your mind. It can mess with your mood. You can be like, oh, I gained weight, or oh, I lost weight. It doesn't always mean that health component. I want you to get this home for $8. It is absolutely essential to be able to see these things. Unlimited users, which means if everyone in the household, go to a pediatrician, or maybe it's your, you know, your bone doctor, your health doctor, whatever it is.
It tracks it.
You can you show them the app.
Yeah.
You have all of the information right on your free app, which works with an Android or Apple device.
Exactly. It has that overall design that's very, very sleek. It does not take up very much room whatsoever. You have the balance, the accuracy. You have the rounded corner design. Once again, it looks great, and that's important. There's no doubt about it. However, what it does, that's the key. Look how big those numbers are. You're going to be able to see that, but as Val was just saying a moment ago, unlimited visitors. Now, I talked a moment ago, this is all done through a free app. That's right, free. No downloading charge, no monthly charge whatsoever. It's free. Maybe you're not into apps. Maybe you don't like apps. I don't know, but it's so easy. I mean, if I can do this, anybody can do it. It's so easy. There's a little brochure that comes along with it, all right? And right on the front of the brochure, you'll see a QR code right there. And all you have to do is take a picture of that QR code. I'll open it up, and it's also seen there as well. Let me just point. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you see the QR code? You just point your phone, and it works on any phone, and you take a picture of that, and instantly you will have the app. It's just that simple, but I want to reiterate the fact that there's no charge to do that. There's no monthly charge. You're not going to get anything on your credit card saying, you know, a monthly subscription or anything like that. It is absolutely free. To get this kind of information, it has never been more important than now.
It's true.
Don't just measure the weight, because the weight doesn't necessarily mean what's going on inside.
100%.
Now you can peek inside.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so easy and it's accessible all the time on your phone. And by the way, it gently turns off. It doesn't talk to you, it doesn't yell at you. When you step on it, and you're gonna wanna use those little silver discs to be able to put your heel and your toes. You step on it, automatically it's gonna turn on. Here's your large display. It's going to read you your weight, but then when it connects via Bluetooth to your smartphone on that free app, you get access to those 13 vital pieces of information. And we'll put you that screen up, because I wanna talk to you about some of those pieces of information. Because I want you to think about the last time your doctor talked to you, and it goes up and over your head, because you're like, I don't know what my bone mass is. I don't know what my BMI or my basal metabolic rate. How am I metabolizing, you know, food? What's my visceral fat versus my subcutaneous fat? Am I getting enough water or protein? How about, you know, your skeletal muscle percentage? So when you have that look and you can track it, you know, change takes time, Bob. Change takes time.
Oh, yeah.
Losing weight, gaining muscle, improving your bone mass, it takes time.
Here's mine.
You're never gonna lose the data. It's always there for you.
Because it's on the app.
Right.
Exactly. There's mine right there. I use this every day. I'm telling you, folks, this is absolutely terrific. But not only does it list what it's measuring inside your body, but when you click on it, it gives the definition of it. So it explains what it is, so you can understand what it's doing to your body.
The red, the green, and the blues, and the yellows, those little subtle indicators. So you've got some things you got to work on, my friend.
Call.
I know. He's like, don't show everything, all of the things.
I don't care.
No, but can you set some goals on there? Like if you wanted to, you know, if you wanted to increase your BMI or decrease your weight. It's like having a little health consultant. Something that you can look at and you go, wow, last month I did really good. This month, what happened? What changed? Oh, I'm not sleeping as much, or maybe I'm not having as much water, or I'm not working out as much. When you have this type of information, when you know better, you do better. Are you worth $8?
Oh my goodness.
So you're worth $8. Get home and try it. Just use it for the 30 days. Use the app for 30 days. If you don't love it, if you don't look forward to stepping on that scale, and I know that can be a dreaded thing, but guess what? Privacy of your own home. You're not even having to step into the doctors and worry about, is that thing, like this is giving you accurate readings every single day.
This is your friend.
That's
This
right.
is your friend. This is something that's going to help you. Now, Valerie mentioned a moment ago, we have different, here's how you use it. Once again, I want you to watch the video because when she steps on the scale, you're looking on the phone, the app, the information, but look, it's 0. And as soon as she steps on there, it instantly and seamlessly registers the weight. Then also it kicks in those 13 internal body measurements. 13 of them, folks. So you're going to know the hydration levels, the protein levels. Well, we're talking about all those different levels. It defines them. It makes a progress report for you. And there is no charge for the app. No monthly charge, no download, and absolutely no charge at all for any of the app, which is great because it makes it so easily accessible for you. And there, you know, Valerie mentioned a moment ago here and you know, about setting goals and everything. And here we are, first day of the new year, and we all have different goals, but no matter what your goal is, one thing is for sure. It all starts with that first step. And this is the first step because it's going to give you the information that you need. Instead of looking down at a scale and saying, oh, that's my weight. No, no, no. Let's understand why. Let's take a peek inside and understand what is making that number be what it is. And now you can do it.
Right, and how can you adjust that? Right, from the protein and the water. How do you make some small little changes? I love that you can set goals. I love that you can track it. And I love that it's there for you 24 hours a day. I love that it sits in your bathroom or your bedroom and you step onto it and it gives you that information that you need to make a difference in your life. And these glass smart scales can be hundreds of dollars right now for this week only. And you're the first, and you can already see 300 have been picked up. It's on 5 interest-free credit card payments. It's $8 to get home. I also love how sleek it is. Right? It's a nice sleek, compact design. It's a very sexy scale.
All tempered glass. All tempered glass. Okay, once again, here's the list of the 13 internal body measurements that you're going to get every time you step on that scale. Instantly, every single time, it will measure what's going on. I got to tell you, the other day, I didn't know I was dehydrated. I happened to step on the scale and it said, you know, gave me the number and it said I was dehydrated. So I drank a whole bunch of water.
You stepped back on?
Yeah, and about 6 minutes later, I stepped back on and it was back into the plus area.
I love
felt
that accuracy.
so good.
Yeah, because you did what your body needed. But you didn't know it until the ReAthlete scale told you to do that. And I love that it has, I know, $8. I love that it has the green, the red, and the yellow, so you can really start gauging and just really focusing in on your health for 2024. Bob, my God.
Always a pleasure. Thanks. Happy New Year, everybody. All the best. And here's that first step.
I love it. I love it. Okay, when you are focusing on health, we have a lot of incredible health items on hsn.com, from Andrew Lessman vitamins to the Aero Pilates Reformer that's coming up next. Of course, the ReAthlete Scale. So many incredible deals on hsn.com that you can shop for. That's available to you any time of the day. If you want to go big and maybe get a treadmill, well, I'm glad that you now would be the time to get the treadmill. Sorry, I was also walking and talking and looking at treadmills and I lost my train of thought. All right, everyone, my name is Valerie Stupp. Coming up next, I get an opportunity to share with you my love for Pilates.